Hi, I'm Daly from CPU. This is the first in a small series of videos designed to help you as schools make sure that you're getting the most out of your mobile learning scheme and to make sure that it runs with as few issues and few challenges as possible, meaning that you can take advantage of all of the promise of giving your pupils an individualized learning device to help them achieve their full potential. So today we're going to be stepping through on this video how to accept orders that have been placed on your parent portal and making sure that you're validating and confirming the legitimacy of any orders that have been placed. So obviously what we're looking to do here is to keep the administration of your program as secure as possible and to ensure that we have no fraudulent orders placed through the system. That we have no parents or friends of parents or family members that are part of this scheme that shouldn't be. So what we're doing here is validating the information that you provide as a school about your students who are at liberty to take advantage of this offer, and we're assessing and auditing that against the information that's provided when people are placing orders through your parent portal. So the beginning part of that validation process starts with submitting a list of the qualifying students. So to find a list of qualifying students, or to upload that information, should I say, we click the menu section on the left-hand side here, which drops down all of these different options that you have as a school. So within the confirm students and staff section, there's this student list option here, which takes you through to the page that I've just been on. So here we have the opportunity to upload a spreadsheet which has the information about the pupils who are authorized to take part in your mobile learning scheme. So we've provided a really easy to use template. So you can download that Excel template there, which opens as a CSV file, and it has four very simple and straightforward columns for you to input your data into. So it's forename, surname, date of birth, and student ID. So the student ID is either something that can come from your learning management system, or whether that's a student ID, which is associated just with the scheme, but that's just a way to ensure that there is a unique entry for each individual student. So once you've downloaded this template and filled it in, there is then a section here towards the bottom of the page where you can choose a file for upload into the system. So you select the file, you can add a reference. So perhaps you've done this by year group, and the business manager or bursar within the school has uploaded that by year group. So we could perhaps put year 7 pupils mobile learning scheme, and then we would upload that information into the system. Once the information has been uploaded, you'll see it appear here under the existing student lists section. So this allows you to just validate and check that the information that's been uploaded has been accepted into the database in the right structure. So that's just an interesting first sanity check, just to make sure there are no issues. Now, once you've uploaded your student list, what we can do then is that we can navigate again using this left-hand menu. We can navigate to the confirm students and staff section. So now you've uploaded a student list into the system. Once there are orders placed in the parents portal, they will appear here into the confirm students section. So what this table is doing here is assessing and validating the orders that have been placed on your parent portal with the information that you've provided into the student list section. So you can see there's a color coding system at play here. So I'm just going to talk through what that actually means for you as a school administrator. So orders that are in green, these are a perfect match. So this is where the student information that's been provided as part of the order matches perfectly with the student information that you provided as part of your student list. So these ones in green, they're automatically marked here as a valid student for you to confirm. The orders here in yellow, so in this example, the Will Matthews as a student. So this is a partial match. So in this example, perhaps Will Matthews has been the name on the order, but perhaps on the student list, it was William Matthews as an example. So there's a partial match between those two data sources. And again, GENIE will mark that for as a valid student. Obviously, we would encourage you to validate and check all of this information, but there's a very strong chance as a valid student. So for ease of administration, when you've got dozens and dozens of orders in this table, that is marked as a valid student. Now, any orders that are placed in red, that means there is no match between the information that's been provided on the order with the information that's been provided on the student list. So we do not mark that as being a valid student, and you're going to have to check that and review that separately. So we would urge you to spend some time validating and confirming that information before you release the batch. The other thing that's worth pointing out on this table as well is this direct debit detail section on the right-hand side. So if an order has been placed on the mobile learning parent portal and there has been no direct debit details filled in, then again, these orders won't be automatically marked for approval. And again, these need reviewing separately. Now, it may be that your scheme supports supports certain parents paying by other means in some exceptional circumstances. So again, you need to validate and check that with your own information within the school and just make sure that is a valid order and that there is means for payment there. Once you're comfortable that everything is okay, what we can do then is any orders that are highlighted here as being a valid student, we can confirm batch. Any that aren't, you can mark as not student, and those orders will be rejected by the system. And once we confirm that batch, that is placing an order within CPU GENIE, which is in turn letting the device supplier know and the reseller partner that you're working with on the technology side of things know that these orders have been placed through the system, they've been validated by the school, and they can be approved, ready for processing. So hopefully that's given you all of the information that you need to go through and confirm orders that have been placed on your parent portal, but also make sure that you're confirming only legitimate orders that have been placed by valid students and valid parents. Watch out for some more videos coming very soon, and if you've got any questions, feel free to send email through to CPU. Many thanks.